for a young person starting in sales today, I'm going to give them three basic ideas. Number one, do research to find a product or service that you really like and enjoy. I've had people who read my books or listened to my training. They said, Tom, I bet you could sell anything. And of course I chuckle and to myself say, no way. Because I really feel the reason I did so well in 8 years in real estate was I had a passion for the ownership of property, a passion for helping a family who maybe didn't have a lot of money, but to have them get into a home. And the word passion, I think, is so important that you are passionate about it. So the first thing I'm going to suggest is do research and find something that you really love as a product or service. Then find the best company in your whole city or state that markets that product or service. Because the company, and don't worry about the fees or the income in the beginning, find a place that you really are comfortable with. Then interview the manager. If a company has a manager, spend time to see if you relate to them. I think having a manager above you that is a person you feel really good about it is also critical. And then, of course, I think that a new person has to go to the manager and say, which of the sales reps that I work with in this company make the most money? Now, one thing, and now this is a generality, Andy, not for everyone, but I found over the years that the highest income people in the office were also the most gracious and generous with helping and giving information. That's what happened to me in the whole 300 people in the company that I went to work with in the beginning, or the second company. Rose Lane was her name, highest income earning real estate agent in California. And I went to her and I said, I'm just turning 19, but I would love to see if you could give me some advice. And God bless her, she let me go with her on showings, introduced me as a new trainee. She let me sit and watch her take listings. So I'm going to suggest again to that new person, find someone who's doing great, ask for them to be your mentor, and watch and listen to what they say on the phone, how they come across when they meet a person, how they handle them at the table or desk. So those are the ideas for the new person to, I think, not only start off more rapidly, but to have a good foundation for a successful career.
And I agree with all of those, and I think the only thing that I probably would add to it would be the idea of the people that you like to work with. For example, a lot of people get into a product that they love, but they're not very good at talking to the people who buy that product or that service. For example, some people are really good with the senior community. Some people are really good with people their own age, young people. I think sometimes a young person going to a senior and speaking a language like we're talking about, the language of sales, could do very well because they look at that person as like their grandson, granddaughter, or vice versa. They look at them as like grandparents and they have that connection. Or maybe more like parents or parent type people in their lives. So and like we were talking about earlier, when you're young and you're so used to communicating via text and email and all these other techie things, and then you have to sit down and have a conversation, you have to be able to do that every single day in sales consistently and be able to use the words that they're going to understand, and vice versa, you have to understand the words they're using. So all the things that you said are spot on, and then you add what type of people that you like to work with, and then you find that match of all those things, and I think you're off to a great sales career.
Agreed.